Scene script. Have you ever wondered who the Sumerians were and what their connection to the mysterious Anunnaki might be? Welcome to the riveting world of ancient civilizations, where history, mystery, and knowledge intertwine in an intricate dance. Our journey begins with the vibrant civilization of Sumer, located in what is now southern Iraq. As the cradle of civilization, Sumer was a beacon of culture and progress in a time when much of the world was still finding its feet. Its people, the Sumerians, were pioneers in many fields, from the invention of writing to the establishment of complex social structures. The Sumerians were not just advanced in terms of technology and society, they were also linguistic trailblazers. Their language, known as Sumerian, was unlike any other in their time, or indeed any time. It was a language isolate, meaning it had no known relatives or descendants. This uniqueness added an extra layer of mystery to the Sumerians, a people already shrouded in intrigue. But the Sumerians' knowledge extended far beyond their immediate world. They had an understanding of astronomy that was, for their time, nothing short of extraordinary. They charted the heavens with an accuracy that baffles scholars to this day, and their celestial insights influenced much of their culture, from their architecture to their mythology. Speaking of mythology, it's impossible to delve into Sumerian culture without encountering the enigmatic Anunnaki. As per the Sumerian texts, the Anunnaki were a group of deities who played a significant role in their spiritual life. These divine beings were deeply interwoven into the fabric of Sumerian society, their influence echoing through the ages. However, the Anunnaki were not just ordinary deities. The Sumerian texts speak of them in terms that suggest a relationship far more complex and nuanced. Who were these divine beings, and what was their connection to the Sumerians? The answers to these questions are as enthralling as they are elusive. As we unravel the story of these ancient civilizations, the connection between the Sumerians and the Anunnaki becomes more intriguing. As we journey deeper into this captivating tale, prepare to be enchanted by the rich tapestry of history, culture, and mystery that awaits. So, who exactly were the Anunnaki, and what role did they play in Sumerian society? To understand this, we must delve into the ancient texts and carvings left behind by the Sumerians, a civilization that thrived over 4,000 years ago. The Anunnaki, as relayed by these texts, were perceived as divine beings, gods, if you will. They held dominion over the cosmos, the earth, and the underworld, wielding significant influence over the natural events of the world and the daily lives of the Sumerians. The Sumerians did not view their gods as distant or indifferent. Instead, the Anunnaki were deeply entwined with every aspect of life, from the changing of seasons to the success of crops. The Sumerians believed that the Anunnaki controlled the forces of nature, dictating the rise and fall of rivers, the waxing and waning of the moon, and the shifting of the winds. Such was the power of the Anunnaki that their favor or disfavor could bring prosperity or calamity. Consequently, the Sumerians lived in a perpetual state of reverence and fear, always striving to appease these divine beings through rituals, offerings, and the construction of grand temples. These practices were not merely religious duties, but a fundamental part of their existence. But the Anunnaki's role in Sumerian society is not without its debates and interpretations. Some scholars propose that the Anunnaki were not gods in the traditional sense, but rather metaphors for natural and social phenomena. Others suggest that they were ancient astronauts, a theory that has sparked much controversy and fascination. What is undeniable, however, is the profound impact the Anunnaki had on the Sumerians. They shaped their worldview, their societal norms, and their cultural identity. They were the architects of their reality, the puppeteers pulling at the strings of their lives. The Anunnaki were clearly a significant part of Sumerian culture, influencing not just their religion but their day-to-day life as well. So, we've learned about the Sumerians and the Anunnaki individually, but what binds them together? Now let's delve into the intriguing theories that link these two entities. As we journey back in time, we'll uncover the ancient threads that weave a complex tapestry of interconnection. The Sumerians, an advanced civilization, left behind a rich collection of texts that are a treasure trove of information. Among these texts, the Anunnaki were frequently mentioned, often in a context that suggests a deep, perhaps even divine, connection. Various theories have emerged over the centuries, each attempting to define the nature of this relationship. Some scholars propose that the Anunnaki were alien beings who descended upon Earth to mine gold, and in the process created the Sumerians. Others, however, argue that the Anunnaki were simply part of the Sumerian pantheon of gods, revered and worshipped for their perceived power and wisdom. Central to these theories are the interpretations of the Sumerian texts. These texts, written in the earliest form of writing known as cuneiform, speak of the Anunnaki in the context of creation, of giving life, and of guiding civilization. This has led some to believe that the Sumerians viewed the Anunnaki as their creators, their guides, their gods. The Anunnaki were described as beings of immense power, wisdom, and influence. They were credited with teaching the Sumerians various aspects of civilization, from agriculture to architecture, from law to literature. This divine tutelage, as it were, further solidifies the theory that the Sumerians revered the Anunnaki as their benefactors, their teachers, their gods. Yet, despite the plethora of theories and interpretations, the true nature of the connection between the Sumerians and the Anunnaki remains shrouded in mystery. Each interpretation, each theory, adds another layer to this complex puzzle, but the full picture is yet to emerge. While the nature of the connection between the Sumerians and the Anunnaki is still a subject of debate, it's clear that this relationship was central to Sumerian culture. So, what have we learned about the Sumerians and the Anunnaki? The Sumerians, an advanced civilization, were the pioneers of many firsts in human history. From the invention of the wheel to the establishment of complex city-states, their contributions to modern society are immense. And central to their culture and belief system were the Anunnaki, deities in their pantheon who played a significant role in shaping Sumerian society. The relationship between the Sumerians and the Anunnaki has been a topic of intrigue and speculation. Some interpret the Anunnaki as extraterrestrial beings who influenced Sumerian advancements, while others perceive them as symbolic representations of natural forces or societal elements. Regardless of the interpretations, the significance of the Sumerians and their belief in the Anunnaki is undeniable. The enduring symbols, myths, and stories they left behind continue to spark our imagination and fuel our quest for understanding. The Sumerians and the Anunnaki continue to captivate scholars and enthusiasts alike, their tale a fascinating enigma of our ancient past.